Hi, I'm Nyisha, and I am on a mission to help you learn what they purposely left out of our American textbooks to keep us dumb and divided. Let's talk about slavery. Most of us were taught a very simplified story of slavery, right? On purpose. We're taught that white Europeans stole Africans, brought them to America, and the rest is, well, history. But the truth is far more complicated and nuanced, and the missing details would completely change how we see race and power in our country. Here are a few things that they tend to skip. Africans were selling other Africans in the trans-Saharan slave trade long before Europeans ever even showed up. In fact, over 50 million people remain enslaved worldwide today. Another critical point missing from most textbooks is that the first legal slave owner in America was a Black man named Anthony Johnson. That's a real court case. Look it up. Another fact that rarely makes the cut is that the majority of white Americans never owned a single slave. Most were poor farmers, workers, or slaves themselves. A tiny percentage of wealthy elites controlled the system. But today, every white person gets painted with that brush. It all boils down to critical race theory, CRT. It gets a lot of headlines, but rarely any explanation. CRT takes that oversimplified version of history and it really runs with it. It says that racism isn't an evil of the individual. It is woven into every single system. So if you're white, you're automatically privileged. If you're Black, you're automatically oppressed. No nuance, no context, no room for individual perspectives, experiences, or outcomes. Just permanent guilt on one side, permanent victimhood on the other. But here's what they don't talk about. After slavery, freed Black Americans built thriving towns, schools, and businesses. Even during segregation and Jim Crow, they bought land, they held office, they built wealth from the ground up. They didn't wait for permission. They pushed forward. That story doesn't fit the CRT script, so it's left out. When you water down history, you keep people emotionally chained. But when you tell the whole truth, the good, the bad, and the inconvenient, you break those chains because the truth does not divide us. It actually frees us.